And now they're all set. Off and racing. An alert beginning on the inside, Gold Star Yoder. On his outside, Frankie Boy tracks in second, followed by going to be Final Justice in third, fairly well back. Then it's Colt 41, followed by Lindy the 14th, field in a line. Step in Hurry is next, followed by Final Justice. And at the back, Pendleberry A. Gold Star Yoder. The 3 to 5 favorite shows them the way about 2-3 lengths now, right on top of Frankie Boy in second, followed by Pendleberry A. He's now in third, followed by Colt 41, field in a line. Back to Lindy the 14th. Then it's going to be Step in Hurry, Final Justice, and eighth and last is Colt 41 as they head around the turn. Gold Star Yoder continues to show them the way. Jim Marone Jr. driving. The favorite is comfortably in front for now. Tracking in second continues to be Frankie Boy. The order remains largely unchanged. To Pendleberry A. Back to Colt 41 in fourth. To the inside, Lindy the 14th. Then it's Step in Hurry, Final Justice, and still trailing Hunt You Down. Gold Star Yoder maintaining that lead. Comfortable advantage as they go by the finish line into the far turn for the first time. It's Gold Star Yoder, Frankie Boy. Then it's Colt 41 tracking to his outside. To Pendleberry A's lost in position back in fourth. Then it's back to Lindy the 14th to his outside. Step in Hurry. Then a pair at the back is Hunt You Down as they make their way down the backstretch for the final time. The quarter 28 and 4. The half 59 and 3. And it's Gold Star Yoder. Colt 41's moved up a position. He's in second, but about 3-4 lengths off, moving backwards. Frankie Boy on the outside to Pendleberry A. He's in fourth and gaining. Then it's back to Lindy the 14th on the inside. Still, Gold Star Yoder shows them the way as they head around the turn. Gold Star Yoder has led every step of the way, trying to take them home now. Giving chase on the outside, Colt 41 making a run down the center of the track. It's Gold Star Yoder trying to hold off. Colt 41 gaining but not yet catching. And Gold Star Yoder, front running winner. On the outside, Colt 41. And a final time of 1:58 and 1. Hold all tickets until race 7. Joining them are two members of one of the greatest front fours ever in the NFL, the famous New York Sack Exchange. Freehold Raceway welcomes New York Jets great number 99, Marty Lyons, and a true legend who was recently inducted into the NFL Hall of Fame, number 73, Joe Klecko. The Grandages, Marty Lyons and Joe Klecko, are all here today, especially to welcome back to Freehold Raceway one of our own, harness driver Irish Joe Haney, who we're all happy to see after a most unfortunate accident. Also down in the winner's circle to welcome back Irish Joe Haney, several of our horsemen and women.
As header down here in the winner's circle, joined by a couple of NFL greats that are a little bit taller than I think. We'll start with newly minted Hall of Famer Joe Klecko down his Hall of Fame jacket here. Joe, tell us a little bit about that special day for you out there in Canton, Ohio.
Well, my buddy here awarded me my bust out in Canton, Ohio. To be elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame, without a doubt, is an honor. There's only 360 guys from pro football out of 30,000, so I'm pretty well honored with that.
Marty, you, of course, are part of that special day as well for Joe, introing him out there. So tell us a little bit about your experience.
Well, it was a great experience for me just to be chosen by Joe to be his presenter out there, to be a part of it. And the one thing about Joe, he shared it with all of his teammates that day, and that's just the way he played the game and the way he plays the game of life. He shares it with everyone.
And Joe, you two both being here today at Freehold, obviously many years after you played together, it seems you still stay in touch with a lot of your teammates. Talk about the bond you guys still have even after your playing days.
Well, we have a unique thing between us is the New York Sack Exchange. I mean, we were named that in 1981, way back when, and it still resonates throughout the league, and it actually keeps us close because people actually want to see us.
I'm already talking a little bit about the racing here today, seeing the horses. What's your experience been like here at the track today?
Oh, it's been great. I wish I had bet #1 in that last race, but, unfortunately, and it's great to see the horses and the jockeys, the way that they come out here and compete, and you really realize that the horses are the athletes out here, and the jockeys, man, they're just fantastic the way that they handle the horse.
Well, Marty Lyons, Joe Clucko, newly minted Hall of Famer. Congratulations once again. Thank you both for joining us here today on a great day at Freehold Raceway. Yeah, we're going to that camera right there. As Natter back down here in the winner's circle with Peter Grandich and Joe Haney. Joe Haney being here with us today, obviously with the accident he had a while back. How great is to see him here today with us?
One of the best gifts I can tell you in life. I can't tell you what this young man had done as when we were horse owners and the things he brought to us. It was always fun to see him chasing Jimmy Marone in. And can't just tell you, and I know I speak for a lot of fans here and all, when Irish Joe Haney was on your horse, you got an honest drive and an honest effort. And we're so blessed that he's going to be here, and pray one day we'll be seeing him back here in uniform.
Thank you. And Peter, we know you have a very tight connection with a lot of our drivers. We appreciate, of course, the philanthropy that you show in our sport, but you particularly have a tight connection with Irish Joe Haney. Talk us a little about how that formed.
Long story short, I named a horse after my wife's mother. The original trainer said it was no good. It's not even going to make it to the races. Joe, I had just bought a horse from him, said, give it to me, let me give it a try. 60 or 90 days later, we ran third at Freehold. You'll never see anybody more happier to run third in a race than my wife got to hear her mom's name around. Then he said, listen, I have this friend up in Saratoga, and he could handle the races up there. You don't have to pay because they stable it there and all. I said, I don't have to pay a dime, and I'll get to see the horse run again? That's a great deal. And that trainer was a great friend of Irish Joe, won 8 races with it. And in fact, the first sibling, the boy, won again Ray the other night at Yonkers. And people talk about this racing. Yeah, there may be some bad apples, and I experience it, but there's some very good apples, and Irish Joe Haney is one of them.
Well, Joe, it certainly is great to see you here today. You do look great. Talk us a little bit through how your recovery process has been going.
It's been a long road. It's coming along. I got a good support group behind me. A lot of physical therapy, a lot of surgeries. I still got a ways to go. I'm about 85%, but just getting up every morning, getting the physical therapy done, and trying to stay positive.
Are you anxious to get back in the bike?
Yeah, but trying not to be too anxious, because that's when things can go wrong. I'm just got to stay focused.
Absolutely. Well, when the time is right, we certainly look forward to seeing you back here on the track at Freehold. Peter, we thank you as always for your sponsorship of the Irish Heritage Race and the many things you sponsor us throughout the year at Freehold, and enjoy the rest of the afternoon here.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.